Shalom. I want to start off by saying Kal Halal Yamlah Yahweh Basham Yahushai Basham Reka Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth and to rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Quatazab Zion from the GMS Harlem branch, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai with another lesson, with another video. And Lord willing, this video is edifying and straight to the point. So in this video, I want to go into the fact that we need to rise to the challenge. We need to rise above others, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's what he requires of us. Let's go to the book of Micah 4 and verse 8, and it says, "And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion. The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem." And let me read it in the NLT. And it says, "As for you, Jerusalem, the citadel of Yahweh's people, your royal might and power will come back to you again. The kingship will be restored to my precious Jerusalem." So let me look up that word, citadel. Citadel, a fortress typically one on high ground above the city. A meeting hall of the Salvation Army. Citadel, mid-16th century, from French citadelle or from Italian cittadella, based on Latin civitas, which is city. So a citadel is typically on a high ground above the city. And that's who we are. We are the watchmen. We are in that watchtower, taking the oversight over the city, which is the city is Jerusalem, because we were a people before we were a place. Like the scripture says, nevertheless, the Most High didn't make the people for the place sake, roughly paraphrasing, but the place for the people's sake. You see? See if I could grab it real quick. It's in the book of 2nd Ezra. Not 2nd Ezra, 2nd Maccabees. So the 2nd Maccabees 5 verse 19. "Nevertheless, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai did not choose the people for the place's sake, but the place for the people's sake." You see? So we were a people before we were a place. We were a people because we were constantly, you can say, migrating. We were wayfaring. We were on a spiritual journey towards the place Jerusalem, which Jerusalem is in Israel. You see? So going back to the scripture, it says, "And thou, O tower of the flock." And here it says the citadel of the Most High's people. So we, the elect, are the citadel of the Most High's people. We take the oversight. We have the trumpets. We protect the city. You see? Your royal might and power will come back to you again. Why? Because we come back in our lot. You see? If you were a prophet back then, you are a prophet again. And ultimately, what is going to happen? The kingship will be restored to my precious Jerusalem. So the first fruits, which are the elect, they are going to be ruling. The 144,000 men that are doing this work, that are blowing the trumpet, that are crying unto the Most High day in and day out. You see? Because we are the Most High's people, like it says in Deuteronomy 7 and 6. But of the Most High's people, you have the tower of the flock, the one that rise above, the ones that are above the rest of the Most High's people. Let me show you that. This is the word tower, which is Magadal. And the outline of biblical usage says tower, elevated stage. Strong's definition says castle, flower, tower, compared to the names of the following. Let's go to the root word, which is Gadal. And it says, outline of biblical usage says to grow, become great or important, to make powerful, to magnify, to grow up greater, to do great things. You see? You see Strong's definition. It says honor, bring up, exceed, excellent. You see? Increase, magnify. So that's what the tower of the flock is. They are above others. You see? They are greater than the other ones, and we need to rise up to the occasion. And that's the whole point. So who is going to do that? The elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They are going to be the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, which we are seen as a comely and delicate woman, as it says in Jeremiah 6:2. Let me grab it for edification's sake. Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. So the Most High sees us as a comely and delicate woman. But we are not a whole nation of only women. No, we consist of men and of women. But the Most High has joined us to Him. So that's why we are seen as a comely and delicate woman. So going back, we are going to get the first dominion. Why? Because we are going to survive. As it is written, the elect is going to survive through this all. You see? And Yaratazah, that we all make it through this, man. Through the destruction of Esau, like Elder Apostle Tahar coined this year, is the hopeful year of our deliverance and of the destruction and of the judgment of Esau. See? But the elect is going to make it. Why? Because of this. Matthew 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Mashiachs, false Christs, and false prophets, and shall show great things, show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. You see? So if it was possible, they would deceive the elect, but it's not possible. Why? Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is protecting His elect, because they have been chosen from the foundation of the earth. See? So the elect is going to survive these false prophets. The elect is going to survive these great signs and wonders, because Esau is going to come in as a flood upon us, man. You see, this year nearly just started, and Esau is already going through his laboratory country, to throw some pestilences on those test subjects over there. You see? So something is brewing, man, for 2025, because they have their agenda for 2030, and they want to speed up the process, because China is their testing ground, man. China is that big laboratorium, and also Australia, because that whole continent, is separate kind of from the rest from the world, and that's like a major prison island, man. So Esau, he's testing his new pestilences out, and he's going to unleash them real soon again, man. See? But the elect is not going to be deceived because they have a seal of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So let me go to Romans 11, verse 7, and it says, "What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded." So Israel did not obtain what they seek it for. Why? Because look at our nation, man. Our nation is completely destroyed. You know, they are seeking refuge. They are seeking help. They are seeking benefits. And who are they seeking it from? They are seeking it by the hand of the oppressor, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the biblical Israelites, they need salvation and they need help. But they are looking for it in the wrong way, in the wrong places. Let me see. Jeremiah. Jeremiah 4:22. "For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sought as children." You see, they don't look for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They are foolish. They are looking for refuge and help at the wrong place. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So they look for refuge and salvation in what? In wickedness. What did they run to? They run to witchcraft, you know, for that quick benefit. They run to that queen of heaven spirit, which is Ishtar, you know, Ilnana, things like that. They go to the Tarot cards. They go to the horoscopes and astrology, you know. They go to all these other philosophies except for the one true power that can save them, which is the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which is our God, which is our power. You see? But our people, they seek love from the enemy. They seek it at the wrong place. This is Jeremiah 2, verse 33. "Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?" And that's Jacob, man. Jacob is kissing the oppressor, the so-called white man, is his feet, his ass, just so that he can get some benefits, just so that he can get some love. But this is the nation that put us in slavery and is still keeping us down until this day. You see? "Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways." Gone. So you always had sellouts within our nation that are teaching the enemies, that are teaching the wicked one, which who is the wicked one right now? The wicked is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. So you have sellouts, false prophets that sell out to this devil. You see? Like these other camps. For example, IUIC with a 501c3 chart, you know, because they are basically exempt from taxes, exempt from paying taxes, as long as they don't speak about prophecy, don't speak about certain topics in the Bible, you know, the names of the Most High, which that is key to our salvation, warning the people that they should prepare for Jacob's trouble and the destruction of this society. But now, man, they are giving out shows, giving out concerts and all these extravagant feasts. They set up marriages for the people of their congregation, you know, but that's not the time and the spirit that we should be in. You see? So that's why the elect obtained it, not the rest of the nation, the tower of the flock, the ones that excel, that are excellent, the ones that are preeminent before others, the ones that do dig into it, into the nitty-gritty, and find out exactly what's what in the scriptures so that they can be saved. This is Matthew 22, verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. Few are chosen. Not the whole nation is going to be saved this time. Not like in the time of how we escaped Egypt by the hand of Moses through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yashai. No. Few are chosen. And let me see if you go into that word chosen, which the word chosen is eklektos, which the outline of biblical usage says picked out to obtain salvation through Yahweh Shai. Christians are called chosen and or elect. God, the best of its kind. So the ones that are chosen are the best of its kind, the best of the whole nation, the best of the whole flock, the tower of the flock. You see, the best of its kind or class, excellence, preeminence. You see, they are excellent in dealing with the scriptures, excellent with applying the scriptures, not busy with folly and things that are not going to benefit and profit you. You see, the tower of the flock, rise above others, be excellent. So those are the ones that are chosen, that are favored by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and they are going to obtain the 100% truth. They are going to worship Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see? In spirit and in truth. Like it says, let me go to John. John 4 and 23. For the day, but the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. You see? So at this time, you're going to have a few that are chosen, that are of the elect, that are preeminent, excellent preeminence. You know, the ones that are chosen, the ones that are eklektos, they are going to worship Yahweh Shem Yahushai to accordingly, you know, like how the Most High has written it down. So other point that I wanted to bring out, and I'm going to end it off on that, Romans 11 verse 7. Let me read it in the NLT. So this is the situation. Most of the people of Israel have not found the favor of the Most High. They are looking for so earnestly. Like I was going into, IUIC, HOI, ISUPK, the members of Sakari, they're not going to find it. They're not going to find favor of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. A few have, the ones Yahweh Shem Yahushai has chosen, but the hearts of the rest were hardened and they were blinded. So if you go into that word election, and it says aklagay, and the outline of biblical usage says the act of picking out, choosing, the decree made from choice by which he determined to bless certain peoples through Yahushua by grace alone. You see, so certain peoples, few are chosen. That's the point. Few are going to make it. Not the most of them, no, few of the nation are going to make it. Gone. So with that, I hope this video was edifying and straight to the point. And I want to say, Kal Hala Yamla Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rika Kodesh Shalom Akim.